Hi guys, and welcome back to the Iron Personal Training YouTube channel. This time we're looking at another bench session and we're continuing with the floor press. We're up to 130 kilos this time and we're going to go for 3 sets of 10 as well. This was the second set within the movement, so as you can see we've turned round in the rack as the bar at the back was making it a really uncomfortable movement. We've also got the pins in just in case we failed as well, but as you can see the weight is actually moving really nicely and moving at quite a good pace actually, so I was really impressed and happy with how well this moved. I really do enjoy floor press, and like I said before, I do really recommend it as putting in a bench builder. It's really good to help increase your strength, especially in that middle part of the bench, which is somewhere that I've struggled with recently. We then come on to some tempo benches, so we're doing tempo on the eccentric part of the movement, so tempo on the way down to the chest, just to help increase control with the bench press and also get some extra stretch in the muscles as well. Doing a normal comp grip for this as well, and we do 3 sets of 3 at 130 kilos, as you can see, coming down nice and slow. Then the bar sinking to so we can get in a nice big press with a pause. You can see we're coming down again, good pause and up. Now come down for the third one, keeping it nice and controlled, maybe a little bit quick on that one actually, watching it back, and then pressing out as well relatively easily, so very happy with that. We then come on to some close grip work and we're doing 95 kilos here. We're aiming for sets of 12. I think we only get 10 on this set. This was the second set in the row and I just decided to stick at 10 rather than trying to burn myself out on these. So you can see coming down nice and easily and moving at a good pace. And there we go. So yeah, close grip is obviously one of the best ways to improve your tricep strength for the bench press. Isn't really much exercises better than this. It has so much crossover to the bench press itself. Obviously triceps super important in the lockout portion of the bench. You've got to make sure you've got nice strong triceps to help you lock out that bench press. We then come on to some close grip tempo lat pull down. So as you've seen before, we're just doing a nice slow tempo, really trying to get the blood into the muscles, help them grow and get that a little bit stronger. I do completely lose count of how many reps I do in this set, so I'm not actually sure if I do 10, 12, I might even do a couple of extra ones to that. I do find it really hard to count how many reps I'm doing whilst doing tempo work, because you're so focused on counting the tempo and making sure you're moving at a good pace, or the pace that you're meant to be moving at, that sometimes you actually forget to count what reps you're on. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how many reps I did after this. I did actually put this weight up after this one because it felt quite easy, but it did have an effect on the exercise to do next, which is what we'll come to. And as you can see, I'm not sure how many reps I'm on here, but I think we're definitely gone over the 10 mark somewhere here. But again, having strong lats and having a strong back are really important to your bench pressing. It's going to give you that power to pop from the bottom and then give you the velocity you need to lock out the bench as well. We're now coming on to some single arm rows. Now we went to do sets of 10s on these, but we had to drop the reps slightly. We're doing 47.5 kilos because my upper back and lats were just completely dead at this point. So yeah, maybe we was able to put the weight up there, but maybe it had a knock-on effect. I'd usually do a row movement before my lat movement, but just because the lat machine was free and close, I decided to do it first. So maybe knocked a couple of reps off this, but definitely got a bit of extra working with those lats, so I think the payoff isn't actually too bad at the end of the day. And then after that we just came on to some cable hammer curls. Like I've said, really good way of stopping you getting bicep tendonitis doing cable hammer curls when you're doing a lot of pressing in particular. But that's it for the video, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you do have any questions, feel free to use the link below to message me on my Instagram or leave any questions you have in the comments. So once again, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.